The elimination method. To use the elimination method to solve a system of equations, first, you multiply one or both equations by a number so that one of the variables will be eliminated when you add the equations together. Then, you add the equations together. After you do that, you'll have an equation that only has one variable. You'll solve for that variable, and then substitute to solve for the other variable. So I want to multiply one of these equations by a number so that when I add the two equations together, one of the variables will go away. Here, I have 2x, and here I have x. Here I have 3y, and I have a negative y. If I multiply the second equation by a 3, then I'll have a negative 3y here. That will cancel with this 3y, and that will eliminate the y's. So what I'm going to do is multiply equation number 2 by 3. So I take equation number 2, and I multiply it by 3. 3 times this side is going to be 3x minus 3y. 3 times this side is going to be 12. I've taken both sides and I've multiplied by 3. I then add this equation to equation 1. So I take equation 1 as it is, 2x plus 3y equals 3, and then I add these two equations. 3x plus 2x is 5x. Negative 3y plus 3y is 0 y's. 12 plus 3 is 15. This equation, 5x equals 15, doesn't have any y's in it, which was our goal. Once we've done that, we want to solve for the remaining variable. Here, I have everything with an x on one side and everything that doesn't have an x on the other. So I divide by the coefficient on x, the thing that's being multiplied, to x. This cancels with this, and I get x equals 15 divided by 5 is 3. Once I've solved for one variable, I substitute it to solve for the other variable. I'm going to take this x and plug it into equation 2. You can plug it into equation 2 or equation 1. I always pick the one that has smaller numbers. So I plug the purple equation, x equals 3, into the red equation, equation 2. That gives me that x, which is 3, minus y equals 4. Now I solve for that y. I subtract 3 from both sides, and I get negative y equals 1. 4 minus 3 is 1. Then I divide both sides by the negative 1 to get rid of this negative, and I get y equals negative 1. 1 divided by negative 1 is negative 1. So my solution is going to be the x value first, 3, followed by the y value, negative 1.